once again our fans came out, and that's 13, I'm told, unbeaten in this building. And I want them to know how important they are to us, to our success, the energy they bring, the knowledge they bring to the games. It looked full tonight from my perspective, and I think the boys played for them. You can see it. They played with some flair. They attacked. It's 28 games out of 30 in MLS. We've scored a goal, and we've gone after it. And they understand that they're here to entertain our fans and to make them proud. So that's the first thing, and I'm grateful for that. The second thing, and equally, we qualified for the playoffs, 50 points. I think it's a big accomplishment that a lot of people should be proud of, and I'm one of them. But, Porig Smith putting together that roster, cleaning things up around here. The players are asked an awful lot, physically, technically, tactically, the whole bit. But they're a real team. They always put the team first. They're a real team, and I'm proud of those guys because that's a big accomplishment for a team that many picked to finish last in the Western Conference. Since then, they went out and got a Rocky Mountain Cup Champions League spot and an MLS Cup playoff berth in a conference that I think is very good. I'm surrounded by some really good staff, extended staff, the equipment managers, the performance team, Rick Guter, and the medical staff. I mean, the list goes on, but my coaching staff, we have a wonderful organization here, a lot of people that I hope feel part of that, and somewhere in the back of this room right now. So for that, I'm really proud to be part of it. There's more out there for us, but we should stop and celebrate a big accomplishment on the night.
Hi, Coach Keith Richards, Team MBS Media. As you were alluding to, it's been a successful season for the team. A lot of new faces that came into the team this year, but there's been a lot of milestones for the team, especially for the players who were here last year that went through what they did. With so much going on, the continued success, how do you keep the players hungry for more as there's still more goals that you can attain this season?
Listen, when the right group of men are together, women, men in our sport, when you get the right group together, it starts with the DNA of who they are as human beings, in my opinion. And I was blessed with the hunger. I still have the hunger. I'm 52. So no one had to push me and, hey, stay hungry, Chris. That's something internal. It's something that is in you. I'm not a motivate. I don't motivate. Rah, rah is very short-lived. But I inspire these guys, fuel on their fire. But we have the right group of staff and players. And they naturally are hungry for more. They all want to win it. They all wanted that cup, the Rocky Mountain Cup. They want more. Now no one's going to sit up here. Which player is going to come through and say, yeah, that's it. That was a good. They want to make some noise now in the playoffs. This was a goal. It wasn't going to be easy to get the playoffs. They got there, we got there, and now it's hunger time. To keep going. But I don't have to do a whole lot to keep them hungry. I got to keep them clear, sharp, steady, and guide them. But we have a hungry group.
Coach Mitchell Carroll with DNVR Sports. With that win, you're now the most wins of any first-year Rapids head coach. Obviously, you just stated off a whole bunch of accomplishments this team had tonight, but that's one of them that didn't make that list. How do you feel about kind of setting the bar for a first-year Rapids coach like that?
Mitch, thanks for that. What I would say is I'm proud of the work, and if it's a nice honor. It's a nice accomplishment. But I'm really grateful to Porig Smith, who brought me here. He saw something in me as a coach when others didn't. The club has given me time, and they've supported me like no other club I've ever been part of. For that, I'm grateful because I think we can do good work, and I believe in myself and the work and what we have going on here. But I'll take a moment to enjoy that. But most of all, what the night means, the victory means for me coming into it is, can we just nick this one at home? Let's get this one at home It'll secure us the playoff spot. Another mission accomplished, but only to get us into the postseason type of thing. So it's a good honor. I like it, but I'm hungry as well for more.
Don Pablo, Rapids right hand coach, what was your thought behind starting Hoffa and Yappy up top tonight?
When I stand in front of the team and we talk as a staff, we talk about being aggressive and attacking. And we also wanted some fresh legs. You know, in Kansas City the other day, we rolled back our team, and maybe in retrospect, could I have rotated a little bit? I'm not sure. Would that have made a difference? Not sure. However, I thought on the night, at home, in front of our fans, with a big chance here, let's go aggressive from the start. We put him in a little bit of that wide spot, but more so interior, up high. It felt like two strikers all night long. Cole Bassett offset that on the other side of the pitch, tucking in. Felt like a diamond in moments. But I wanted to be aggressive on the night, go after this, get the lead, and go from there. So the reason was to be aggressive and attack from the very opening whistle.
All right, Coach, I hate to put him on the spot because he just walked in, but this is the first start of the season at home for Reggie. He opens his account, plays really good defense. What did you think about his performance?
Yeah, he tells me right after the game, Coach, I told you I can play striker. Put me up there. Listen, what I said after the Kansas City game about Reggie was that I thought it showed his maturity, his savviness, his quality, his mentality to come to that game the other day. Not easy, right? And he just put out a very mature performance. And we knew this about Reggie. We did, we know what we were getting in many ways. We think that he's a really good fit for our team, and that we're a good fit for him. So tonight, I think he did that. And we expect a lot of performances like that from him. Very steady, can lock down the flanks. But he'll even tell you, we in the Kansas City game after the match, I said, "Listen, I saw you sneaking up there a few times in that back post." So he also is really intelligent and has got a good engine to be a two-way fullback. Why should we limit him to only defending? He's going to get us assists and maybe even now a few goals. So, yeah, we're thrilled to have Reggie. He's a top footballer and a top human being, and this is how we're going to keep moving forward with additions.
Coach, a question from Zoom. What's the significance of the turnaround from last year's struggles to clinching a playoff spot this early?
Look, in our sport, there's times momentum is real. When things are good, when you win, it's contagious. When things go against you, it can also be contagious. There was, I know the staff and Robin Fraser really well. You watch the games. If you just removed goals, sometimes you say they're the better team by far. They just couldn't get the goals the way we can get them this year, and that goals change games. There was really good work done here last year by the staff and Rob, and it just goes that way. You don't have to look too far away that the work they did was adding up to, record-breaking numbers with Rob and the staff. I think we've been able to reset it this year. Guys come in ready to work. We bring some different energy and just go after it. And this is how our sport goes. I'm thrilled to be part of it, and there's a lot that goes into it, Peter. A lot that goes into a turnaround, and we can list the whole things, the roster. There's lots of things, but it's been a great year so far. But we have to stay hungry, and there's more for us this year. I'm sure of it.
Coach, another notable mark tonight. Georgie set the club record for goal contributions in a season. Your thoughts on the season he's had so far and what he's meant to the offense and what he was able to accomplish tonight.
Listen, on the night, I'm going to say on the night, his ability to run against the ball, to press, to come back into the game for second balls, to be engaged, his sprint distance, his commitment to running and defending and fighting, this was for me the most impressive. Of course, he's a magician in the pockets. He can turn, and he's got soft feet. He knows where he is all the time. He's a playmaker, and of course, he gets a goal like this. Just dinks one down the middle, and I'm not surprised at the production from him. we knew that he can score goals, and he would tell you he loves the assist more than a goal. So on both levels, he's just he's in a good rhythm, and I think he stepped up the way he has all year for us. Never hiding, difference maker, winner. Yeah, we're thrilled to have Georgie. He's made our team look much different. So great performance from him overall, and nice accomplishment for him. The numbers, the goals and assists, yeah.
Chris, Mauricio Jaramillo de Telemundo, ¿qué crees que cambió el año pasado? Estadio vacío, este año casa llena. El año pasado últimos, ahora estamos en playoffs. ¿Qué cambió con Chris Armas para los Rapids?
Mauricio, yo creo que tengo un equipo de siempre equipo primera y siempre corre, trabaja para equipo. Corre para equipo, corre para aficionados, siempre en casa. Para mí, yo vengo aquí en Colorado este año con pasión, con tactics, con presión, un equipo de siempre corre, pelear, siempre, en casa y afuera. So, queremos más, un más trofeo allá.